Legalize nuclear bombs.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an interesting video. Considering tier lists seem to be the only thing I know how to do right on this channel, I thought why not do a tier list of Minecraft movie quotes. Now realistically, I could just take all of these and put them in S tier, you know, because they kinda are all S tier. But I actually want to really think about like the importance of each quote and how good it actually is. So for the tiers, we have some very simple tiers. We got goated, so this is literally the top of the top. This is the best. This is like an eternal quote that's gonna stay in like internet history forever. Then we got banger, which is also amazing, like repeatable like thousands of times, so also like a really high tier. Then we got decent, which is, you know, that's okay, it's pretty good, but like I'd much rather hear the other quotes that are in banger and goated than the ones in decent, you know. And then we just have meh, which is just kinda, you know, meh.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
So let's begin. We're starting with a huge one. We're starting with I
I'm Steve.
Now I gotta say, I am Steve is like this is like the biggest quote of the movie. It's huge, you know what I mean? It's huge. I feel like it kind of has to go into goated. However, I would like to mention that this quote, I am Steve, is a little different in the movie. In the trailer, it's the one we all know, you know, I am Steve. And then he does the rock eyebrow raise. In the actual movie, he does say it a bit differently. And I'd say it's honestly, they should have just committed. Because they just took like a different take of Jack Black saying, I am Steve. But I kind of feel like considering how big of a meme this part was, they should have just kept the original in. So I would actually put this down a tier to banger. Just because in the actual movie, it's not as good. So that's where I'm gonna end up with I am Steve. Next up, we also have a very interesting one.
This is a crafting table.
Now I gotta say for this one, Jack Black really put like his whole body into this quote, you know what I mean? Like his head is bouncing as he's saying crafting table, you know what I mean? It's like he's really putting everything into this quote. So I'd say that this is a very important, it plays an important role in the movie as well, because, you know, he explains what a crafting table is, which is, you know, a very important item. So I think that deserves a good old banger. I don't think it's really goated, you know, it's not like goated.
What?
But it's really good. Next up, we got
An ender pearl.
this is one of my personal favorites. I don't know why, it's just the way he says it. An ender pearl. However, again, I do want to say that in the movie he says it differently. It's a different take, but I still want to put it in banger, honestly. I think it's a banger, and I was really excited to hear it in the movie when I was at the theater. I was with my friends, and I was like, when they were in the house, I was like, oh, the Ender Pearl part's coming up. The Ender Pearl part is coming up. Anyway, next up, we have...
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Now, I gotta say, again, this is a very important quote for the whole movie. You know, it tells Steve's backstory, you know what I mean? So it's a very important quote, but I gotta say, I would put this one in decent. I'd much rather listen to, you know, I am Steve and the crafting table and stuff and Ender Pearl than, you know, this one. So we're gonna keep it there. Next one is a big one. This is a very popular one.
Flint and steel.
Now, Flint and Steel, you know what? I think this one, I don't really want to think about it. I think this is a goated. When I see fucking Instagram reels with all of these like quotes, people always point out the Flint and Steel to be like a good one. So, you know what? I think this one deserves to be goated. Next up is actually the only one on this tier list that is not by Steve, but is by the garbage man, Jason Momoa, when he's actually crafting for the first time. KADOOSH! So for this one, this might be a bit of a controversial opinion, but I absolutely love this one, and I'm gonna put it in goated because it's so funny to me how he just puts a bunch of shit on the crafting table and he's just like KADOOSH! With like the most cartoonish fucking hammer swing you could possibly do. I just think it's amazing. Next up is
The nether.
Now the nether is, it's a banger. I think it's a banger straight right off the bat. And the thing with this one is in the actual movie, it's like a bit of a debate, because, you know, all of these quotes everybody was saying out loud in the fucking theater as soon as they came up, right? And this is like really at the beginning of the movie, from what I remember, when Steve is explaining how everything works. And we actually get this shot of Steve, you know, he's in front of the portal. But he doesn't say the nether at that point, but it's like 10 seconds later. So I was ready to be like, the nether, as soon as I saw him, but it never happened. It was kind of funny that it was 10 seconds later he actually said the nether. But still, this is still a banger, I'd say. Okay, next up we got release. So this one, I don't know, it's pretty good, you know. The water bucket is also very important that Steve explains this feature, you know what I mean? Because it does come in handy later with another character. I'm not gonna spoil what exactly happens. But otherwise, I think there's better quotes on this tier list. So for we're gonna put this one in decent. But it's definitely not bad. Next up is also one of my personal favorites. Coming in hot! No, this one is very fast. It's literally just coming in hot! You know, it's like a 1 second quote. But I think it's just the delivery, like, combined with the shot of Jack Black, just, you know, Steve just going straight down through the air. It's just a great combination, honestly. So I'd put this one in banger, honestly. And for the last one, we got
Chicken Jockey.
I'm sure y'all have seen the videos of people, like, screaming and throwing popcorn in the cinema as soon as the chicken jockey thing happens.
Chicken jockey.
So I feel like it's safe to say that I don't need to, you know, justify this one in any way. This one is going straight to GOATed, and I feel like this is a great conclusion to this tier list.
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken
Jockey.
So that's gonna be it for this tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the ranking. Let me know in the comments, like, do you agree with the ranking? We didn't put anything in meh, because honestly I think that all of these are pretty fucking good. So yeah, make sure you guys let me know in the comments how you would rank all of these movie quotes. And that's gonna be it for today. See you next time.
As a child, I yearned for the
Chicken Jockey.